How are you?
A very good morning to you. I am damn good. What about you?
Yeah, thank you for asking me. I'm doing great, fantastic. So, ma'am, since we are connecting in this platform first time, I love to know more about you to my viewer. Could you please say something about yourself?
Sure, I would like to say something about myself. Um, so my name is Khushboo. I was born in Bihar, as I told you, but I had been to Bihar twice or thrice only when I was a child. Afterwards, we
Mm,
shifted to Jharkhand. My parents are working there, and then my schooling has been done from Jharkhand only. Afterwards, from Jharkhand, again I shifted to Delhi. And from
mhm.
Delhi, after marriage, I shifted to Bangalore for the last 6 years. I am here only. If you will talk about my academic qualification, I have done Master in English Literature as well as I have done my B.Ed also. And apart from this, I have done so many certification, TET qualified, KTET qualified, STET qualified. This all only to get better opportunity. Because if I have so many degree like certification course, if I'll do, I'll get the better opportunity in my working profile. And if we'll talk about my working profile, I am working as a senior English teacher in bank. That's all about me. Now,
Wow,
can you please?
great sound as well. Yeah. So, shall I say something about myself?
Yeah, sure. I would love to hear about you.
Yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Miraj. I was born and brought up in Bihar, but as you mentioned, you complete your study in Jharkhand. So I used to be live in Jharkhand. I have a lot of memory in Jharkhand, but right now I'm connecting from UAE. And if you talk about my hobby, I love play cricket, badminton, and football. And I have a one channel on YouTube, English Connection with Miraj. I upload some conversation video over there. It's all about me. So may I know, ma'am, actually, as you mentioned, you complete your study in Jharkhand. So where were you live in Jharkhand? Because I know very well about the Jharkhand because I had been living there more than 5 and 6 years. So I have a lot of knowledge about the Jharkhand. Could you please say something?
Yeah, sure. My schooling has been done from Saraswati Vidya Mandir, that is in Bokaro Steel City.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So right now you live in Bangalore. So what is the difference of Bangalore and your born place where you were born? I know there are a lot of difference, but may I know about your opinion?
Yeah, there is a number of differences from now north to south. When it comes to north to south, a number of differences
Mm,
are there. See,
mm,
in north side, we have our family. The main thing that I am
yeah,
missing in Bangalore, that is our family. Here I am residing for the last 6 years, but still I don't have any friends and all. Yeah, we have like colleagues because I am working in a school, so we have colleagues. But it's not like that we have a very common friend. We have very genuine
close
friend.
friend.
Yeah, close friend we don't have.
Mm,
We have colleague. If I have any work, they will help me. It doesn't like that they won't
mm,
help me. I'm not going to their house. They will also visit my house somehow. We are getting time. We are also gathering in their house. But the most thing that I'm missing here, that is my family. They all are in north side only. And in Bangalore, we have speaking app like language barrier. Here, each
mm,
and every people used to communicate in their native language. That is Kannada, Tamil, Telugu. This all are their dialect, their regional language. If they
mm,
won't speak
mm,
their regional language, they used to get communication in English only. And we prefer
okay,
Hindi language. So here we are
okay.
unable to get Hindi language as a conversation. We are having conversation with my husband, with my son only. So this
Do you
all
miss
the
some
things.
Bhojpuri language?
Uh, no, I don't know actually.
Okay.
I have listened to one or two songs in Bhojpuri. That
Okay.
sounds very good too. That's soothing in
Mm,
my ears.
mm,
One is of recently I heard this that song of Swati Mishra. That was
mm,
sorry, that was Tohra Mein Base Raja. That is one song.
mm. Yeah, it was the wonderful song. That
Yeah.
song is a super duper hit song.
Yeah, I heard that song. I listened, and you can't believe I can't understand Bhojpuri language. I am very much unaware of all this.
Mm.
Yeah, but when
Oh,
I heard to these songs, I was like, no, because I my hobby is to love singing and dancing. My hobbies, I love
yes,
singing and
great.
dancing. So I listened this song, each and every words. I listened it very carefully, and I can say it proudly that I can sing that song. I can sing that
Mm.
song very nicely. I don't know the meanings,
Mm.
but I love to listen and then sing it.
Yeah,
Even in
music.
Southland, huh,
Mm.
I love the song. Apart from these songs, I don't know because I am not so much fond
Actually,
of
you know that,
Bhojpuri.
ma'am. One
Mhm.
thing, actually, Bhojpuri language and Hindi language both are the little bit common difference. You can say Bhojpuri, and if you have a knowledge about the Hindi, so you can easily absorb Hindi, Bhojpuri language. There are some few few difference of the Hindi language and Bhojpuri between Bhojpuri and Yan. But by the way, if you have a knowledge about the Hindi, so you can easily understand Bhojpuri language.
Actually, I had never. My mother tongue is Mathili. I belong to a Brahmin family.
Oh,
My mother tongue is
okay.
Mathili. Yeah, Mathili
Mhm.
only. And in my family, we used to communicate with each other in Hindi, sometime in Mathili. Even I don't know
Mhm.
Mathili.
Yes, surrounded is
We,
not very well in Bhojpuri language.
yeah, so I never get chance to interact with anyone in Bhojpuri or in Mathili even. We in my family all used to communicate in Hindi language only. So
Mhm.
unfortunately, I didn't know Mathili
You feel
also.
comfortable in Hindi.
Yeah, I am comfortable in Hindi only. And when I shifted here for the last 6 years, my main language has become English only. Because here each and every person used to communicate in English. So it's very important for us to have conversation with in English only. When I
You know that,
started
ma'am.
working,
One of
please
my friend, he lives in Mumbai, Bangalore. Last time when I connect with him, that time he narrated a story about the Bangalore. There is a there is a first language is Kannada and Tamil language. I think second language mm, English. English is a very important language there. Even though auto driver and vegetables still vegetables they also use of the English. I think English is a very common language there. Am I right?
yeah, yeah, correct, correct. That's why I told na that after shifting to Bangalore, my first
Hmm.
language has become English only. Here,
Oh.
whenever we are having conversation with anyone, we used to speak English. Even auto driver, milkman, whoever is there, with them I have to get conversation with English. So if you'll talk that within 24 hours of a day I am
Hmm.
talking, whenever I'm opening my mouth I used to speak in English only. This has become
That's
my
good.
main language. Yeah, that's why
You
it's very
you are
difficult
so
for me to
lucky.
Korea and all. Yeah, it's very difficult for me
Hmm.
to learn both language.
So, by the way, if you get chance, so what would you like to change in Bihar?
Education system.
Oh, and other thing, one more.
One more thing, because I don't think about any other. Because if we'll change the education system, everything will come on the track. Our main
Mhm.
pillar is education only. I am
Absolutely
educated.
right.
That's what I am learning. I am helping to my son also. I am helping to other person also. See,
Mm.
if education is our main, like, what did I say? Where main weapon. Education is our main weapon. So if we are educated, we know, we get the main behavior, we know how to fit in the society, how to behave, how to get cultural. So education is the most important things. It is our fundamental that we should have education. We should learn. We
Absolutely
should
right.
yeah. In Bihar, I'm not saying that education is not there. It is there, but still people are thinking to get like no. If we have more children, we will work on the field. We will get more
Mm.
earning. They are not thinking, they are not so developed in that manners to get the increment, to get the knowledge of education, that how important it is. That's why when I shifted to Bangalore, I told that any whoever is person here, they all are well educated. They know how to get interactions. They have the behavior to get interact with the people. But it's still in
Mm.
Bihar, it is like it's not in Bihar only. So many region is there in north
North
side
area,
that
yeah.
this type of, yeah.
So
So
actually, as you mentioned, if you get chance, you would you like to change of the education system. So which kind of method do you want to use if you get chance? Because there are a lot of filler. If you talk about the Bihar, there are so many politicians and so many filler. So which kind of method do you want to use?
it's not like that I want to be like that, but I want to be a social reformer, not a
Oh,
politician. Yeah.
okay.
Whenever I am getting chance here also, whenever I am getting chance, if any students, if any children here, I would love to teach them. It is my habit because my passion is to love. My passion is to
Mhm.
teach. From since childhood, I love to teach. So whenever I am getting chance, it's not like that giving tuition and all. It's not like that. Completely different. Whenever I am getting chance, students, any maid is there. I used to teach their children also. You just come, I will give. I'll take you. It's not like that. You pay me, then only I will give you tuition. It's not like that. I
Okay,
love
there is
to to teaching. So
no.
always, whenever I'll get the chance in future, I will definitely, not being a so political issue, not being a politician. I don't want to be a politician. I hate
So
politician.
what is the reason? What is the reason of blocks? Because a lot of people, like, if you ask, like, if you get chance in politician, and but they are not able to do there. What is the reason? That is the because I heard a lot of people say like that politician is the just like dumb. Nobody wants to enter into that. But actually, there are so many benefits. Think if you have a honest, if you have a, so I can you can change our society. We can change our India. But these the people are very aware feel when anyone says okay, if you get chance you want to change your life, you want to change in people, so what do you want to do? But they say no, actually I want to do something on myself, I don't want to enter in the politics. Like what is the reason of behind?
See, all people have their own issue, but mine
Hmm,
concern is that if you will get into the dump, if you are getting interaction with a politician, I am
hmm,
honest. It doesn't mean that you are also honest. If I want to do something, you can't let me to do. It's not like that. If I am working in my best, if it's not only me, if you are also want, if you want to work in the best level, but you are a group of people. You are not a single person that you are evolving around everywhere. You are not a single
hmm,
person. You have a group. Politician means it's
hmm.
a group of people. There are a
Group
number
of
of members there. So you
hmm,
have to listen each and every member. If they
hmm,
all are accepted your theory, then only you can perform. So you have to manipulate each and every member. And it's not my cup of tea that I am able to manipulate each and every people. So if I want to be any, I want to do any good thing, I want to get to change the society, I can do everything on my basis. If I have the capability, then only I can do. I can't take anyone's
but
help. As a political
yeah,
member,
but
then
you
only
have a desire. But you
I.
have a desire that you can change all things. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible if you have a desire. Any field. No, I'm not saying like that. Politician line is that field is very. There is no any sources. There is no any good your life. There are so many things. But okay, no problem. This is your personal opinion. This is my personal. Yeah, I'm not saying like that. If you get chance, this is the speculation. Okay, so
Yeah,
my
this.
second question to you, yeah, as your teacher. So, man, I know actually you are mentioned that you were born in Bihar. When you start your journey of speaking in English, so that time you were feeling very uncomfortable? Yeah, right now you are feeling like, yeah, I'm very comfortable. And that time, what was your condition talking to someone?
See, I started my journey on that time when so many YouTubers didn't think that I want to speak English. So many
Oh,
YouTubers, yeah, so many YouTubers want to upload video conversation to only for the interaction. They have the way that I want to get interactions with the people. That's only I am getting interactions. I want to learn fluency.
okay.
But when
Mm,
I started my journey on that time, we don't have any social platform. We don't have any network. Like I can get connect with a number of people. He and she will suggest me.
mm,
He and she will get advise me to get improvement.
mhm,
I
mm.
started my journey when I was in sixth standard. It is a story
Oh,
of
wow.
2006. Yeah. On that time, I started my journey only to get fluency because I have read from Saraswati Vidya Mandir. My school
Mm,
is completely against from Western culture. So there we used to call our teacher as Acharya ji and Didi ji. Even we don't call sir and ma'am, sir and madam.
mm.
So on that
Okay.
time we took English background. But I started my journey because I love English. I always fond of learning English because whenever I was listening to any news, any people who is giving speech, I was like that how he is able to speak so fluent in English, how he is able to speak, how he is delivering his speech so nicely, and why I can't speak. On that time, I was just I think 12 or 13 years old on that time.
Mm,
So from that, I was learning, okay, no, I have to learn English as a language. I started focusing on grammar first. I have to learn
okay.
that, have to get the brief knowledge of parts of speech, everything I was framing on my mind and I start speaking. Then I told my father, no, Papa, I want to learn English as a language. He helped me a lot. My grandparent also helped me a lot because my family is completely from teaching background only. So
So
I
may
thought,
I
no,
know about? Okay, may I know actually you mentioned fluency. What is the meaning of this? What is the fluency? Fluency is not like that you keep on speaking just like a bullet train. You start speaking bullet train. This is the fluency. Yeah, if you try to make understand in front of anyone, this is the fluency.
no. When it comes to speaking English, fluency
Mm,
doesn't mean that you have to start like a bullet train. No, this is
mm,
not the fluency. I have
mm,
listened so many conversations. People are just blindly speaking. This is not the way that you are having conversation. Conversation means in front of the person, whoever is there, he or she should listen your each and every words. It
and he
should
is,
be crystal clear. Yeah, it
yeah,
should be
simply.
crystal clear. You should learn that if I am talking to you, you are having conversation with me, then we both are
Mm,
getting understand. You should
okay.
understand my word. I should understand your words. Then only I can reply. Na? If I
Yes,
won't
ma'am.
listen to, if you won't listen to me, then how can I get interaction? How can I reply you?
Mm,
So, according to me, conversation means every time you should, whenever you are speaking anything, you should take a pause, full stop, and speak when it requires. Without any
oh,
reason, don't speak blindly. No, when it comes to fluency, on that time nowadays you anyone is getting fluency in English, they are not focusing on grammar part
mhm,
because now our purpose is to speak English. When I was
absolutely right.
student on that time, my purpose
Mm,
is to speak English, but I don't have so much platform from where I can
mhm,
get something. So I was
mm,
focusing myself on grammar. But I am fortunate because when I focused myself on grammar, when I learned the depth knowledge of grammar, I always got more than 90% in my exam in English subject. Even in 12th
mhm.
class also I got 94 marks out of 100. So
Wow.
it's all I practiced a lot in grammar. But nowadays, if anyone has to speak English, they don't have to focus on grammar section. They just want a people to whom they can get interaction. because English is a language. I was child. I didn't know on that time these things. But now I
mm,
understood. If we have to get the fluency, we have to
mm,
know the people. We have to get the interaction. My son, he is 4.6 years old. He is speaking fluently. He doesn't know the grammar rules. Not a
mm,
single thing he knows. But he
mm,
speaks English. Why? Because
mm.
he has got the platform.
Yes.
He has got atmosphere. That's why he is
Mm,
getting interactions with the
mm.
people.
His surrounded is very well.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
So
nowadays,
may I know?
if you please
Mhm.
continue.
Sorry. So may I know actually, as you mentioned, कि without actually bullet train, I am agree with you, totally agree with it. Actually, bullet train is not like that. This is not fluency. Fluency means you can understand your people and people understand your point. This is the conversation and this is the fluency. Because as you apply your Hindi, yeah, another language, same thing we should apply in this platform. Yeah, if you, in this, any language, not only English, Hindi, any language. So may I know actually, as you mentioned, grammar. So what is the role of the grammar? As you my purpose, grammar is the very solo of the any language, Hindi, Bhojpuri, any language. Without grammar, it's not possible. You can say even a single word. May I know your opinion about the grammar?
See, the main thing is that the purpose, why you are learning English.
Mm,
See, if you are learning language for
mm,
fluency only, you don't have to pass the exam. You don't have
mm,
to qualify an exam. You don't have to
mm,
get the marks. You are
mm.
not here to get the marks. You want
Okay.
proficiency. Your
Mm,
main reason to learn English as a language to get fluency when you are having conversation with anyone, when you are getting, when you are facing any interview on that time, by presenting
mm,
yourself in English, you want to
mm,
crack your interview. So
mm,
on that time, sometimes you can forget about grammar. But as I am a teacher, so I can't forget the grammar. I have to
mm,
keep mind that grammar should be there. My words, my sentence, each and every sentence should be grammatical. It should not be any grammatical mistake there. My
mm,
sentence should be correct because
mm.
if I want to make correct sentence, how can I teach my students? How can I
Absolutely
ask
right.
that whatever you are speaking, it should be grammatically correct? But here
Mm,
now people they are having conversation only to get fluency. So they are correct in their position also. In their status, they are correct. They are damn good that they are speaking English as a language. I have heard, I have listened so many conversation that people are getting interactions. People are have fluent in English, but when it comes to grammar part, they are very zero on that time. Even each and every sentence, whatever the
0%.
they are speaking, and that time grammatical mistake is there. But that is okay because they are not passing any exam.
But
I
ma'am,
started,
actually, I would like to say one thing. Actually, as you mentioned, grammar is the not depend on the person. If you want to speak, you want to become a speaker, you want to conversation with someone, so there is no require for grammar. But ma'am, I would like to mention one thing. Without grammar, how can makes you understand the people? कि This sentence should be here. This helping verb should be here. So it is very difficult to people catch your word. Without grammar knowledge, it's not possible. You can make understand in anyone, not I'm saying anyone. There are so many people, if you connect by the way anyone, so how can I make anyone understand?
see, when you are speaking Hindi, did you learn grammar on that time?
No, actually, but this there is so many things. Na? Agar if you want to say like that, कि tomorrow I will go to market, but you also mentioned tomorrow. Agar if you say like that, कि right now I'm doing something, so you also mean कि continuity is going on. So if you say like that, I get up around 5 o'clock. This is your daily routine. If you say like that, last time I went to the market, so you also mention last time. So there is something include, na? The same
Yeah,
thing is happened here, no?
no. Look, when it comes to speaking language, on that
Hmm.
time, no one is focusing on grammar part because you
Okay.
have learnt your Hindi. Hindi is your mother tongue. You are learning Hindi as a language only now.
Mm,
On that time,
yes.
are you focusing on grammar? If you are having conversation with your mother, with your father, did you ask your mother that, Mummy, हमको बोलना है कि हम खाना खाएंगे, तो इसमें क्या ग्रामर लगना चाहिए? डिड यू आस्क एवर? नो.
No,
So,
no.
same here also in English language. If you are speaking English as a language on that time, if only to get interactions with the people, as much you will speak, you will get the fluency. Automatically, grammar will come with you. You need not to focus on grammar. As I put so much effort on learning grammar, but now you don't have to put extra effort on learning grammar part. Only you have to speak as much you can speak. As I given you
Yeah,
example
this.
also.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm,
In Hindi,
keep
you
on.
need not to learn grammar part. You are just speaking. By speaking only, you come to understand na, that if any girl is there, for that girl we should use वह लड़की है. Hmm?
Mm,
She is a. How you understood that वो लड़की बोलना है मेरे को girl के लिए? How you understand? Because by speaking only. So in English also it's a language. When it comes to speak, by speaking only you come to know the basic rules of grammar. You need not to learn grammar on that time. But when it comes to pass the exam, you have to get the marks. On that time, you have to focus on grammar. That's true.
mm.
I hope I cleared your doubts, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, actually, I'm agree with you, but some no, no, yeah, no. Actually, absolutely. As you mentioned, it was the great mention, but actually, you know that because actually is my opinion. I'm saying like that कि without grammar I can very difficult to make understand. Just like last time I went to meet a one person, he was saying कि, yeah, right now I live in my, by the way, in any place. So that time he didn't use of the have timber. How can I find कि that person want to say something कि he want to live here? And same thing as if you say like that, कि, tomorrow I will Delhi. Agar if you don't use of the will, so how can I judge anyone कि you're talking about the tomorrow? Yeah, you're talking about right now. What is the actually? So my opinion is that grammar is also very important. But if you want to speak, you want to become a speaker, I think it will take time. But gradually you can learn something new thing, new the grammar rule regulation, how to make any how to make any sentence, how to frame any sentence. I think it will take time, but it is a possible you can learn. But why speaking? And if you talk about the speaking, because I have seen lot of people, they have a lot of grammar rule and regulation. They know very well each and everything, but they are not able to speak. What is the reason? Reason is only one thing: they are not, they have some lack of the confidence, they have a lack of the hesitation. So I think fluency and the grammar both are the very equal thing. I think we should first we should take both of them. Okay, if you want to speak, if you want to improve your skills, I think we should learn grammar as well as you try to speak. It's my opinion.